Yeah!
Hola gang, and welcome again to Old Nerd Reviews. I'm Tony, I'm your old nerd of the day, and I try things so you don't have to. Today I am going to be demoing and showing off and reviewing my new Aicok electric cordless kettle. I have wanted one of these things for a long time because I got so tired of just the regular kettle. It got filthy and dirty, hard to clean, got sediment build up on it. And it took a long time. So when I found out there was such a thing as an electric cordless kettle, I thought, oh, this thing is for me. So I went ahead and ordered it. It is a stainless steel cordless electric kettle. It's got speed boil setting. It boils water in about 5 minutes, give or take, little 5-ish minutes. It's got a automatic shut off, and it's got variable temperatures, so you can set the temperature depending on what you want. It's got 6 variable temperatures. Let me refer to my cheat sheet here. The settings are, you can set it for 160 degrees Fahrenheit for delicate tea, 175 degrees for green tea, 185 degrees for white tea, 190 degrees for oolong tea, 200 degrees for French press coffee. That's my passion right there. And a boil temperature of 212 for black tea, instant cocoa, oatmeal, noodles, whatever else. Really easy to use. You just push that little button on the top of the lid and the lid pops open. You fill it up with water to the desired amount of water that you want to use. Just watch that indicator on the side and then put it back on its cordless base. Push the start button, the setting, whatever button setting you want, or leave it at the default of boil, and just let it go. And then after it reaches the desired temperature, it'll go into the hold mode that will last 2 hours. It'll hold that temperature for 2 hours and then automatically shut off. Easy peasy. It'll also automatically shut off if it runs dry. You probably won't have it that low of water. Usually after I use mine, I empty it out to put fresh water in. I'll refill the water. I don't want old water in there. But it'll shut off automatically if it does happen to go dry. If you choose not to set a temperature and you just hit that start button, it'll go ahead and just automatically set it to the 212 boil setting. So nothing more to do after that. It has a detachable mesh filter that keeps water deposits or calcium deposits, stuff like that, from getting into the water. And periodically you just go ahead and remove that and clean it out, put it back in, and you're good. I've had it for about 2 weeks so far, and I've used it a lot. I like using it for cocoa and tea, and of course my coffee. And it seems to work really well. Absolutely no problems. I love the fact that it's cordless. I love the fact that it's electric and it boils so fast. Not to mention it looks styling and profiling in the kitchen. It's a really nice looking kettle. I only have 2 issues. Now, one issue may not be an issue for you, and I don't know if any of the other kettles out there, the electric kettles out there, have this feature, but I would like a sound or a tone to go off once it reaches the temperature, because a lot of times I'll set my kettle to heat up to a certain temperature, or heat up to boil or whatever, and I'll walk away. I would like to know when it's done. You really can't tell that. You may be able to hear it by the water boiling, but I would love a tone to go off, or some kind of sound, or even like a fake whistle, whatever. The other problem I have is the instruction book. The instruction book is so difficult to read. It's written in very broken English, and it has words that are put into sentences that shouldn't even be there, that doesn't even make sense. In energizing status, user could select the temperature of whatever temperature you've selected circularly by pressing the button of set, indicator light bright on according to the button has been selected. What? So they absolutely need to rewrite this. They need a copywriter. They need somebody to go through this and go, okay, yes, this does make sense, because You can figure out how to use this on your own through the instructions a little bit, and it's pretty intuitive to make it do what you want it to do. But for an instruction booklet, if you're going to have one, it may as well make sense. That is my demo and review of the Aicok stainless steel electric cordless kettle. If you want to take a look for yourself, get more information, or get one for yourself, go ahead and hit the link down below in the description. I love mine. I'm glad I got it. So there you go, gang. Another demo product review in the bag. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit me up on my social networks, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Old Nerd Reviews straight across the board. Tune into the podcast. Link is down below for that too. I shoot out a podcast at least once or twice a week. And yeah, that's it. Hit me up on the website also, oldnerdreviews.com. You guys have a freaking awesome day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.